Well, good morning. Same outfits. Aren't we cute? Because we're filming all in one day. A couple of things we forgot. So September 4th, Club Day. When you go in the gym, there's going to be lots of clubs to go see. When you sign up for a club, it doesn't mean you're signing up in blood or promising the rest of your life. It just is an idea. And we're going to look at the clubs in a second, okay? It's an idea. But go check them all out and see what ones you're going to like. Remember, you can't eat upstairs. Remember that. There's tables up there. Those tables are for classes. They're not for that lunch. I know that's confusing. So please don't be up there unless you're going to tutoring. Meaning I should not see you walking around or standing up there. That's kind of what we call a quiet zone. Okay? The semi-quiet zone. The other thing we forgot to say, and this kind of just goes for everyone in the building, we don't sit on our furniture. It ruins the furniture if I sit on the desk out in the hall or if I sit on the tables. So you see tables out there with a bench and a seat. You sit on the bench, eat at the top. You don't eat on the seat. We don't eat where we put our bottoms. That's yucky. We're not going to think about it either. We clean those tables, but we don't sit on the tables. You sit on the bench, okay? Okay, so let's talk about teachers. You can pause the video, and I want you to make sure the kids have these schedules. So go ahead and pause and pass one out for everyone so that they have it. These are up in posters, and they're also on the big bulletin board Gabby talked about. So let's look at this really quick, and I want to show you. So one side has B block. One side has A block. So let's look at Tuesday A block, what you have. You have Avid Club. Do you know if you're a part of that club, they're going to include you on Avid field trips to go to colleges. They're going to talk about college, how to better use your planner. I would be at that club. That's a big one, whether you're an Avid or not. So I don't have time for Avid in my schedule, but I can go to that club. So you're going to get to go on the college visits. Big one, big doozy right there. Then we have Baking Club, Movie Club. They just watch different movies. Some kids just want to chill out, watch movies. Stuco Officers, Table Sports, Learning Lounge. Primitive Games, those are just board games, chess, all those things. Soccer's outside. Remember what doors you go out. What are the only doors?
The gym doors.
The gym doors. We don't go out those side doors. I don't want them open. We still have Wii. I know that's kind of out. I haven't upgraded to like Xbox. I can if someone wants to come talk to me about it. I will be glad to upgrade. But no killer games. Like we're not getting all the shoot 'em up. You know, y'all can do those on your own time. Open gym and stay put. Then you have English tutoring, math tutoring, science tutoring, social studies tutoring, electives tutoring. Where are those posters to see what tutoring's offered where?
They're upstairs.
Top of the stairs.
By that big pole right where you like walk up.
Yep. So that's A block. Let's flip over to B block Tuesday. Puzzle Club, Chin Club, Baking Club, Movie Club, Learning Lounge, Table Sports, Primitive Games, Soccer, Open Gym, Stay Put. So take a second and just circle what you might be interested in. Remember, you have to eat. So you could eat A block, but probably not a good idea. Why? Because it is crowded down in the cafeteria. Okay, on Wednesday, let's look at what we have A block. Flip back over. Ooh, fantasy sports. My husband loves his fantasy football league. Movie club, Stuco, Table Sports, Primitive Games, Soccer, Wii. Weightlifting club is a big one for those people who want to get in shape. But there's girls in there, guys in there. Open gym, stay put. There's the tutoring. Flip it over. B block. Circle of friends, movie club, table sports, primitive games, soccer, open gym, stay put. Circle what you might go to. And you can circle tutoring, because remember you need tutoring first. Let's look at Thursday, A block. Drama club, Avid club, SAIL. What is SAIL? Student Ambassadors in Louisville. It's another leadership organization for kids. They wear a maroon jacket every time we have open house, parent meetings, all kinds of things. They stand at the doors, greet people, they help. So it's a leadership organization. They're student ambassadors. I would like to do more with that club. I'd like to go on some field trips and do some things. I'm going to talk to Ms. Vaughn about that. Ms. Vaughn, will you give me the information on SAIL, when we're going to have it and when sign-up is? Thursday, we have art club, science club, there it is, right there. Outdoor skills with IFER, table sports, primitive games, soccer, open gym, stay put. Friday, let's look at it. NHS, Dungeons and Dragons, American Sign Language, Table Sports, Learning Lounge, Primitive Games, Soccer, Weave, Weightlifting Club, Open Gym. On Friday, B, PSAT, Book Club. Oh, that's awesome. School of Rock, Learning Lounge, Table Sports, Primitive Games, Soccer, Open Gym, Stay Put, and Tutoring. If you can't find something in all of that to be involved in, that's an issue. But let's say, this is what some kids did. I'm going to go to clubs on Mondays and Thursdays, and I'm going to eat all hour with my friends on Tuesdays. That's okay. Hey guys, remember, tutoring is offered every day, every subject. You can find out when your teacher tutors. They tutor 2 days a week. That was like a tongue twister. But English tutoring is offered every A block, B block, every day. You could go to another teacher and get help with that paper. Okay? So know that. So the kids are going to go over some questions kids have. Y'all are going to think some of these are silly, but I promise you someone out there is thinking. Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
What you got, Parker?
What do students that have main third period do? That whenever we have A and B block, students that have B block will leave at 11:53, I think it is, to go get lunch and eat quickly, and then they'll leave for the bus at 12:10. And then if you have A block lunch, then you'll leave 12:05, I believe, or is it
12:10. The bus leaves at 12:15. So you'll just have to set an alarm and head out there, guys. It's part of being responsible. You're in high school. You got this.
So 12:10, you go out there to the bus, and it'll shoot you right over to Maine. I've had Maine for third period my
Choir,
entire time.
right? Quite a singer right here, in case you didn't know.
At third period. So it's really just something you get in the routine of. And then
I want to add something to that. Let's say you have a class at Maine. Some of y'all have 2 classes at Maine, and you say, Miss Flores, I really need Algebra 2 tutoring or something, whatever it is. You can email me. I will give you a special pass to ride the 11:20 bus, and you can go over there and tutor. But I also emailed that teacher. Gabby, you did that last year for your book.
Yeah.
She emailed and said, I need to go over there this week. You did that for choir, didn't you? And I need to practice for something. It's fine. I just let the teacher know. But we don't go to Maine during their block lunch. Ever. If you get caught sneaky doing that, that's a big thing. But if you need to go, I'm going to let you go. Okay? So just email me. Gabby emailed me this morning about something. I look at email before 7. After 7, I'm usually kind of getting in the car, doing things. But she emailed me. We got it solved before school. Had it all ready. So if you need things, let me know. Okay?
Okay. This is a question for Baking Club. Do we get to eat what we bake or take it home? Yes, you do get to eat it, but no, you do not get to take it home. Miss Flores does not want you walking around with cupcakes around your hand and stuff like that.
So we don't like carry this cupcakes all around the school, get on the bus, throw the cupcake. You can imagine. So we eat the cupcakes or you give them to your friends, okay? During block lunch. If they trust you, they'll eat them too. If they don't, they're not going to eat them. Next one, Parker.
What are all the instruments that we could play at School of Rock? So in there is a drum set, and I believe they also bring in guitars and a bass, I think, is what they bring in there. And also if you want to bring your own instruments, then that's also okay. But really they allowed just about any instrument you could bring. I remember I brought a ukulele one time, and also another girl brought a ukulele.
People have had saxophones in the
Yes.
hall playing away. You can play your instrument in the hall. I just don't ask. I ask that you don't play your music, like put your earbud in. But people have serenaded us at lunch. It's fantastic. Guitar, whatever.
Okay, can we choose our lunch on Monday, and is advisory second or third period? No, you cannot choose your lunch on Monday. You have a certain lunch. Downstairs and a couple upstairs classrooms have A lunch, and the rest of upstairs classrooms have B lunch. While you don't have lunch, you have advisory, and advisory is during your second period.
Can we just stay in the cafeteria or do unfinished homework in the library? Yeah, during block lunch, that is totally fine to do that. If you want to stay in the cafeteria the whole hour, that's your choice. You can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to go into the library the whole hour and work on your work, then that's also totally fine. But the only time you can't do that is Mondays.
Okay, can we eat twice? You can eat as many times as you want. If you want to bring a huge buffet for yourself, then go right ahead.
Freshmen always ask me this. can we eat twice? 5 times. As long as you have money, you can keep eating. Okay? You have the hour, guys. I don't know how to get that clearer.
Yeah.
Is lunch detention the whole hour?
You actually go for 45 minutes, and then they release you to go get lunch. And you have to eat quick. Hey, you get detention, you have to eat quick. Don't know what to tell you. Stay put, though, is only 30 minutes. The study hall, if you're failing. So you could, if you're a freshman, you'd go to stay put the first 30 minutes. And then you could bring your lunch and still go to tutoring. You're not off the hook for tutoring if you get in stay put. So lunch detention is 45 minutes. That kind of stinks. Keep going.
Okay, what if we get to lunch and all the tables are full? Basically, you can either wait for a table or go do something else and wait and come back and see if the tables are empty again, or you can go outside, not outside, but like in the halls and sit on the floor and stuff like that.
What if we don't eat lunch? Can we get a quick snack and go to a club? Yes. Once again, it is your hour to do whatever you want to. If you don't want to eat lunch, which I honestly do insist on eating lunch, then sure, go right ahead. If you just want to eat a snack, then fine. That's perfectly fine. It's your time to do what you want as long as you earn the privilege.
Is it possible to change our schedule at the last minute to be with our friends?
Now, if that question is saying, can you change your club and stuff? Yes. One thing we want you to understand, you're not locked into movie club if you sign up for it, or you can come and go. So let's say you sign up for something and you have to go to tutoring. Go to tutoring. Some clubs aren't as flexible with that. Like KIDC, I only meet 1 time a week with them. Stuco, you have to be there. You have to be KIDC. Some clubs are more flexible than others, so just know that.
Another question is, I don't understand how we're going to eat if we go to a club. So, clubs are every A block and every other B block. So you can either take one of those. It's your choice. You can take one of those blocks to eat lunch and then go to the club. So either way, you're able to go to a club. But if you wanted to go to both, then that's your choice whether you want to do that. I've done that before, but there's a slim time where you can go eat lunch. But also inside the clubs, there are some clubs that allow you to bring your lunch with them.
Okay, the next question that most freshmen ask is, where does the extra hour come from and are classes cut shorter? The extra hour is part of your advisory, which is 30 minutes, and then your lunch. And so 30 and 30 is an hour, and that's your lunch. Our classes cut shorter, they're not cut shorter. It's just advisory and lunch put together with no advisory.
Only time your classes are cut shorter, Pep Rally Day.
Which clubs are going to let us eat? That depends on the club. I remember Stuco for officer meetings, we tell Miss Forbes now, if we need to eat in there, then we can. She lets us eat in her classroom. It just depends on the teacher. Ask the teacher if you can, and if they say yes, then go right ahead. If they say no, then you can't.
What is CEL and how many people will be selected? CEL is a student ambassadors club. Usually about 20 people are selected. Ms. Vaughn, she will give you more information about that on Club Day, which is September 4th.
For School of Rock, where they teach us how to play instruments, it is nice to know how to play the instrument at first. It's just a lot easier, but if you want to learn how to play and you want to go there, they'll give you pointers and they'll help you out with it.
Can we sleep during block lunch? Yes, you can sleep. You can sleep anywhere. Lay your head down and take a rest. Anything, you can definitely sleep.
Can we have a warning bell at the end of block lunch so we can be sure to get to classes on time? Yes, you do have a bell, and then after that you get 5 minutes to be in your class and ready, and by the time the second bell rings, then you're tardy.
Can we go to one club, then lunch, then another club? Yes, you can do anything. You kind of like, you can manage your time however you want. You can go eat, go to a club, and then go eat again if you want. This is not a structured block lunch. It's not like you have to be, like, if you sign up, you don't have to be there. I mean, us officers, we have to be at our meeting. I mean, it just depends on how you manage your time or whatever. You can just go and walk into a club. You don't really have to sign up.
Do we have to go to clubs every day? No, you don't. You just, once again, it's your time to do what you want. If you want to eat for the whole hour, go ahead. If you want to go to clubs the whole hour, go ahead. And if you want to split it between clubs and lunch, then that's your time. You choose what you want to do.
When do we go to tutoring? Is it the first 30 minutes or second half? How long does it last? You go to tutoring when your teacher tells you to. I know all the subjects are every day. There's a tutoring schedule upstairs in the hallway again, like we said, by that big huge pole. Usually lasts 30 minutes?
Yes. A and B block.
Yeah.
But a lot of teachers stay in there the whole time, guys. So really, it just depends on the teacher. And the other thing with tutoring is, let's say Gabby just needs to go in to turn something in and do like a 10-minute assignment. You go in for 10 minutes and you leave. Tutoring isn't like, ugh, you have to stay in there the whole time. Unless it's mandatory tutoring. But are you getting the feel that block lunch is very pre-college-y? I want you to learn to be responsible. That's one reason we have it. Tutoring clubs manage your life. So that's if that helps.
What will happen if the sponsor is absent? So for the club, if the teacher or like the sponsor is not there for the club, then there will usually be a sign on the door. It's a big yellow sign. Do you have that with you?
I do.
It looks like that. It'll be on the door, and if it's not there, then you don't have that club at that time. Can we just go to lunch with friends? Can we eat outside? Can we pick our own lunch? So yes, you can just go to lunch with friends. Once again, it is your hour to do what you want to do. Can we eat outside? Only the 10th graders can eat outside. Can we pick our own lunch? Yeah. Any lunch line you want to go in, if you want to bring your lunch, whatever you want to do, it's your choice.
If I go to one club during the week, can I go again the same week? Yes, you can go to the same club. It just depends if the club is open or not. For example, like Circle of Friends, I know their room is open all the time, so you can go in there as many times as you want and hang around with the kids.
If we have fitness or dance club, can we bring clothes and change? Yes, you can, absolutely, as long as you go into the bathroom and change.
And then if you have other questions, what do? Email me, and we'll get you the answer. So, can you eat lunch the whole hour?
Yes.
Yes.
Where do you throw your trash?
In the big trash
big
cans.
ones. Big trash cans.
Is block lunch a privilege or a right?
Privilege.
Privilege. It's not a right you have. I could take it away, so it's a privilege. Where do you eat? Downstairs or in where teachers say you can eat? Remember, you're going to be appreciative and respectful and kind, because that's who you are. So block lunch is going to be awesome. It's one of our favorite things. Kids always say there's two things they love about Kilo: block lunch and their teachers. So I'm glad that you're excited about block lunch. It's going to be great. Let me know if you have any questions. Do your best. Be great. Love you a lot. Thanks.
Hello guys, my name is Jose Velarde, and I'm a sophomore here at Kilo. And I just wanted to take a moment and talk about block lunch. Yeah, one of the greatest privileges we have here at Kilo. The different ways that I spent my time last year during block lunch were by going to clubs, student council, great club you should join, KIDC, which you should also join, and movie club, and you just sat down and watched movies. I just went there, whenever it happened. I also got help from teachers for homework if I ever struggled with any parts of the assignments. I studied with friends for any upcoming tests, which is great because you could increase your GPA and your class rank if you use your time wisely. And just relax, sit down, read a book, as I said earlier, talk with friends. Some of the advice that I have for the freshmen and sophomores alike is to use your time wisely. Make sure you don't goof off. If you have some homework to catch up on, make sure you do that. Don't distract yourself. And also pick up any trash, even if it isn't yours. If you see a wrapper around, pick it up. Take the initiative, and we're all in this together as a farmer family. So.
Hi guys, I'm Safal and I'm in 10th grade. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about block lunch, some of the stuff about it. So I'm going to start off by telling everyone the things that I enjoy. I really enjoy having the freedom to do whatever I really want to do during block lunch. I mean, with some limits, obviously you're in school, so you can't exactly do everything that you want to do. But I really enjoy talking to my friends. I have an hour to relax and eat food, that kind of stuff. And I also have time to do work that I didn't get to finish in class, or if I have homework, projects, stuff like that, I can work on it. Alright, so just some advice for block lunch. It's a great time to finish up work. If you have any missing work that you need to do, go ahead and do that during block lunch. You have an hour to finish it. So you could do that. There's also clubs to join, which you can see on the huge board in the main hallway. All those clubs, they're open for you to join. Something else that you could be doing, if you need any assistance with something, your counselors are always there, ready to talk to you. Miss Flores is always there. You can always talk to your APs. So block lunch is really just a great time for you to get, whatever you need to get done. So really hope you guys enjoy block lunch whenever we have it.